new to me. You won't faze me. You ain't really hard like you imagine, and bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjectives. But I ain't here to fight fair. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Quick throw here to Johnston.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Flush to his right.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
The defensive coach is losing their mind on that play, because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
Now 2nd and 3. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
41 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game, as it's 1st and goal.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive, and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did that?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen running the option to the left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And that'll go.
Gotta get the field, gotta get the field.
First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen swinging this out wide here for Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Allen taking it himself. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Harris looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football. Just one more block, anything to get me to the perimeter and around the corner. Couldn't quite get there. Ends up getting spilled for a loss.
Cook, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
I knew it was coming!
By surprise. And the Bills responded on opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Freaking went to the wrong side.
Dazzle, dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Herbert now. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards on the guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Herbert. Got a man. It's Robbie Chosen. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now it's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Up the middle with Eckler. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Chargers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Obviously a little bit harder to run by guys, and that time there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Taking it right down Broadway. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A quick throw there out to Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown. Gerald Everett, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. On first down, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the Chargers' 31-yard line.
Allen going to change the look here. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Running off tackle with Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's Allen on first and 10. The left side caught by Diggs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Rolling to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's
We've been playing too long. We've been playing each other for 10 years. I already know.
Not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all. If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flushed out right. This is swung out to Eckler. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Being chased out left. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 41. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
And again, it's Allen. Down to the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 32 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
Your ass jumped. Had to be thrown around the body. You jumped.
Doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Eckler now between the tackles.
That's on me.
And a scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boy.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Austin Eckler.
His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
In motion is Hardy.
Allen now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Third down, here's a run by Cook.
Unable to corral him, he fights through.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
In motion is Hardy.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook.
Oh, this is his thing.
Gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
In motion right, Dorsett. Now Allen throwing on second down.
Yes. Yes. He's rattled. Yes.
No need to panic. They just got to run a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Allen going to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Left side, it's Dorsett. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Cook. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They ran past him. I saw it.
Touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find someone to get the ball back.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Herbert now.
He's got this to Williams, complete. Down the left sideline.
I think only 89 speed.
Mike Williams,
74 yards.
and the Chargers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker,
And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
out of the end zone. Here comes Hines. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing it.
Damn, boy, had it post wide.
And all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by King.
Boy, good hell of a tackle.
3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just need one play, fellas. Come on. Come on. We in the snow. We don't like the snow.
Every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's swung out wide to Harris. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Bro, if I had some AI that would actually come down on that damn route in the zone, come on now.
When we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there.
God damn, man. Niggas looking at him do the route.
Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide
Downfield. Illegal man downfield. Too long. Oh, he held. Okay.
Have to see what this is about. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
Come on. Come on, D. Come on. Bend, don't break. Bend, don't break.
now and see if they can get them another way.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll be brought down to the edge of the goal line at the 1 yard line. Calling a gain of 14 yards on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
Want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
In motion goes the tight end.
Them niggas too bad. Them niggas too good on that damn goal line.
I guess sometimes just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
This is third and goal. Allen now on third and goal. Forced out to his left. Escapes the sack.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Allen, got to have this one. And this is intercepted. The Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Put that, you got 4-6. Bear out there. Get out there. Big boy. Good game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And forward for about 3 at second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to pick up the... And it's a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Come on, man. They crazy.
You know what coaches say, Charles? Finish.
The way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
Here's Allen.
Put the pads on him. That's all we can do. Put the pads on him. Put the pads.
He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw is Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Allen. These guys running back out of the backfield.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing, Allen.
You missed the touchdown. Wide open, too. Yep. You missed that stuff wide open.
Touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And that will be...
Oh, man. Game ass. Come on, man. Yeah, you had some life. You definitely would have had life.
Well done.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He's a bum.
As time has run out on this football game.
The Chargers are going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.